Welcome, students. I've got a letter from one of you. It's from Sexy Girl 317, and she writes, Dear Liberal Ed, I was watching the wonderful Democratic National Committee convention to bring in the Messiah, Barack Obama, and I heard former President Jimmy Carter call Barack Obama a black boy. Should this be offensive, or is this politically incorrect, or is it okay? Well, that's a very good question, Sexy Girl 317. I'd like to elaborate on that. There are some offensive words out there, like the N word. I'm not going to say it, of course, because that would be wrong. I'm white. I can't say it. If I was a rapper, I could sing it. And some people think that's wrong. If I was of another color, I could say it as a term of endearment, but most people think that's wrong too. And it's also not okay to call someone an N word. I mean, like, not the whole word spelled out, but using the quote unquote N word, like Jesse Jackson is an N word. That would be wrong also, okay? So, as far as the color issue, the race has been going through transitions every so many years. It started out as the N word, and then it went to Negro, and then when that became offensive, it changed to colored, and then when that became offensive, it changed to black, and then that wasn't good enough, and it went to African American, even though most of them aren't African at all. And now that's becoming kind of offensive to some people because for the white people that are actually born in Africa and come to America, they cannot be called African American, even though they are. Okay? And African American, let's face it, I'm African American. We're all African American, okay? Because the cradle of life, where life began and we came out of trees to walk upright, okay? That came from Africa. So technically, under the Darwinian theory that we teach in school, okay, that we force on people because we got rid of religion, we are all technically African American. Okay, so now we're changing to a person of color. Okay, that's the new politically correct term. Okay, so when President Jimmy Carter called Barack Obama a black boy, that might sound offensive and could be called offensive. Now, Jimmy Carter is a Southern Democrat. Okay, the KKK started by Southern Democrats, um, didn't work because it became politically incorrect. So they upgraded the KKK and turned it into Planned Parenthood. And even though Jimmy Carter is a Southern Democrat, I don't necessarily think he was part of the KKK like Robert Byrd, the great senator from West Virginia. He was KKK, but because it was politically correct at some point, instead he joined the Senate and probably helped push Planned Parenthood. I can't confirm nor deny that, but calling Barack Obama a black boy technically is correct. He is black. And number two, he's a boy. So, we do still have the NAACP, which is for colored people. And we still have the United Negro College Fund, which is for Negroes or blacks or coloreds or Africans Americans or peoples of color. So we still have Black History Month. And I guess to be politically correct so that we don't offend anybody, we could call them a Negro, colored, black, African American, people of color. And that way we cover all the bases and we won't offend anybody. Okay? So, Sexy Girl 317, that was an excellent question, and that was great homework assignment for you, and it was great. I'm I'm touched. It was very good. So keep sending in your homework assignments. Go out there and search for inequalities in the PC world so that I can help, enlighten you and you'll become a great liberal someday. Don't you worry. Don't give up. And we're almost there, okay? Thank you. And until we meet again, bye bye.